know that I'm not a very worldly wise girl, but friends, I do know this. Very few councillors, civil servants and politicians, who will be sipping their favourite liqueurs, fine dining with friends, enjoying the warmth of a stable family life, and with money in the bank today, won't spare a single thought about where I am, in Torquay's Golden Triangle. They won't be thinking about the poor residents spending this day alone, inside cold, damp rooms. They won't experience a smell of dirty wet dogs and illegal drugs wafting under their door. They won't have to listen to arguments, and when it's quiet, they won't be forced to listen to the sound of wind, rattling old broken, boarded-up windows. That's why me lovelies, I am in Torquay Town Centre's Warren Hill, showing solidarity with all those facing the sharp end of Torquay's shame on Christmas Day. In the past 12 months, the music coming from Torquay Town Hall is a lively jig. Residents are being encouraged to dance and raise their voice in song, declaring in one accord that the hills of Warren Road and Melville Hill are alive to the sound of making Melville marvellous. Professor Dane from Abbey Road said that what happens next year will set the benchmark for our future. 2022 will be the time when we must see green shoots, so voters will give the Liberal Democrat coalition another chance at the ballot box the following May. If I stand here in 12 months' time, and nothing has changed, the current administration will be on the rocks, and the Tories will be on the cusp of grabbing back power. Past experience proves they see this place is somewhere for the undeserving poor, and where their landlord chums claim the housing benefits awarded to the most disadvantaged people. Next, I want to tell you about information from the Melville Hill monthly residents' meetings. I don't always get a lot of their news, but I heard about discussions that took place between residents, council staff and elected members. The feedback I received has inspired me to believe that our current local ward councillors seem genuinely committed to making Melville marvellous. It was the strongest message of hope in a generation. Melville Hill group members heard about conversations taking place with the owner of the derelict laundry site. Perhaps, after 50 years, that might finally get used to benefit local people, in one shape or another. However, I must not overlook evidence that suggests not everyone at the town hall sings from the same hymn sheet. Firstly, the Liberal Democrats promised to license Torquay's private landlords as a vote winner, but once in power they scrapped the idea. The Liberal Democrat Independent Coalition instead signed up to issuing management orders to deal with the worst properties, but management orders have fewer legal powers. So, I agree with the Melville Group, who worry that management orders won't manage to help those living in the Golden Triangle and the worst housing arrangements in Torquay. Also, we have council officers who still say that they can only respond to complaints from tenants experiencing poor living conditions. Yet, those of us that live on the ground like me know local tenants are often really vulnerable and are too scared to complain. They don't understand their rights, and can be at the mercy of criminals running the area. It is not the time to give up our campaign, friends.